I'm ready.
I'm ready. Hi, I'm SaraBelle.
And I'm Sebastian. Welcome back to a very special, very mysterious edition of the Fast Food Junk Food Podcast. Yes. Because where are we? We're in an undisclosed location.
Except we're going to tell everyone where we are right now.
Yes. We're in an undisclosed location.
Yay.
Unless you happen to have a little white head and a little black nose, and you live on top of an antenna.
Yeah. I have one of those.
I know you do. But what we got is something very special. I've been excited about this edition of our show all day long.
Now, did we first see the commercials at the Super Bowl? Because that's the first time I saw this commercial. I gotta tell you, I did not watch the Super Bowl. So if the commercial was first on the Super Bowl, that's not where I first saw it. But I do think that it is a delicious looking burger nonetheless. It's the Buttery Jack. Right. Talk to me about what's on this burger, because the commercials, I don't react a lot to a lot of advertising when it comes to fast food. These commercials made this look amazing. So the first one is going to be mine, which is the classic Buttery Jack, which I think that's the bacon. This is the bacon. Okay, this is mine. Our new signature burger with a juicy quarter-pound beef patty topped with melted garlic herb butter, layered with creamy provolone cheese, a dab of creamy tomato sauce, and then I'm skipping the green leaf and tomato slices. Yeah, we don't have the lettuce and tomato. She's not a lettuce and tomato girl. On a soft and airy, perfectly toasted new gourmet bun, which may be your hang-up. My hang-up at the place, and if you may have watched the Carl's Jr. episode where we did the brioche, all-natural, hormone-free bullshit burger, and my take on that was that the bullshit burger is bullshit because, I mean, part of it just doesn't taste any better and actually tastes slightly worse than a regular burger. But my thing was the brioche chewy bun. Right, you didn't This looks much softer and fresher, so maybe, I mean, it's not a fresh bun I object to, it's a chewy bun that I object to, and I really object to it pretty seriously. So here's yours. Yours? Tell me about mine. Mine's the bacon original or whatever. Is a bacon and Swiss Buttery Jack, the new signature burger with a juicy quarter-pound beef patty topped with melted herb garlic butter, layered with strips of hickory smoked bacon and real Swiss cheese. I'm gonna cry. With a dab of creamy bacon mayonnaise on a soft and airy, perfectly toasted bun. I love the fact that they actually say mayonnaise and not aioli, because aioli is the new catchphrase for mayonnaise. Clarified mayonnaise or some bullshit. I'm sort of starting without you. I'm going. I will say this. Off the first blush, I can tell you this does not suffer from the problem the Carl's Jr. burger suffered from, which is that chewy bun. I will have to say that I am already covered in butter, and I have not taken a bite. Yeah, it's definitely a slightly oily, kind of buttery, greasy kind of situation. I will need a napkin, and you have all the napkins on your crotch. Here are the napkins. I have two. But my first bite is like, oh, holy shit, this is as good as it looked in the commercial, if not better. I like the, they've got like a cross-hatch design on the top of the bun, which I actually think is kind of interesting. It's kind of like, hey, I'm different. I've never seen a cross-hatched bun pattern. That is a bit unusual. Yeah. I wonder if that's like a side effect of how they make it, or if that's sort of meant to be. I will tell you that this was kind of the basic one, right? The bacon, it just has bacon and Swiss, butter, and like cheese or sauce. Bacon mayonnaise. Mayo. Bacon mayo. Bacon mayo? How did that just click in my brain? Bacon mayonnaise just now. I was saying that they didn't say bacon aioli and. Right. No, I know, but somehow I got the mayo part of that. I did not get the bacon mayo part of that until this very second. Mine has a creamy tomato, which I'm not sure. What do you think of the creamy tomato sauce? You know what? There's hardly any of it on here, so I don't really, I can't really tell. I think because I asked for no lettuce and no tomato, they're like, oh, let's not, you know. Doing easy on the sauce, though? Yeah. I can totally smell the garlic. Like, right here, I'm like garlic. I'm like herby, garlicky, and some provolone, but I immediately smell garlic. It's definitely, I'm sorry. Hey, you know who you're watching. You knew we'd be eating. Try not to eat or talk with my mouth full, but I'm sorry. This is miles and miles above the Carl's Jr. burger from the previous episode. Yes, yes, it is. And this one does not brag about being hormone-free
No.
or grass-fed or whatever the hell. This is just a straight-up butter burger. Butter burger with butter. Now, I didn't think about that. Like, I would not have made a burger with butter if I had made my own burger. You know, I don't know why. It's just something that I had not considered before. The butter jack.
Well, I've seen
buttery jack. Sorry?
I've seen on the cooking shows where they go to the fancy steakhouses, they always finish off the steak with a dollop of usually garlic herb.
Garlic aioli?
Butter on top of the steak.
Butter, garlic aioli.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, I guess, you know, butter on top of the steak is okay. And then I actually went out to one of the $150 date night steak places, and I was like, holy Smurf, that's amazing with the butter and the garlic on top of your lovely beef thing.
Yeah, I like that your boyfriend takes you to a $150 steak place. Holy shit.
I think I paid. But anyway.
Oh, well. Yeah, I mean, we all know you're rich because you're an English as a second language teacher.
I know.
Just like me.
Yes.
So, as much as we haven't really eaten the whole thing yet, I mean, I feel very safe in giving this. I don't know what, we have not devised a system.
We don't have a thumbs or a star.
No, we don't. We just either say we like it or we don't and explain why.
You know, it's like, that's 10 out of 10 napkins. I don't know.
That would be good for, like, a messiness factor.
Well,
Is a slightly messier burger.
And for those of you who have seen my previous driving episodes, I do drive a manual vehicle. So when we were talking about how we want to eat the burger, it was discussed that I wanted to sit because I drive a stick shift, and burger stick shift steering wheel combination
is a little rough. Now you add butter to that equation.
You add butter to that, and I'm so glad that we did not drive.
Oh my God, she's out of control! So yeah, I gotta tell you, I'm weighing this in my brain because the import of these words is not small, but I will tell you this. This may be my favorite burger I've ever eaten. Like, this is a really spectacular burger. I like Jack in the Box. I also like In-N-Out. I like McDonald's. I like Burger King. There's no burger places I don't like. I've had some better experiences and some worse experiences at all of the places. By the way, one of the people in my chat room the other day said, oh, he was looking at the opening sequence of our show with all the logos. And he's like, look at all the sponsors you have. I'm like, oh, if only those people were all paying money. Those people are who we are, you know, rating, who we're talking about, but not necessarily who we've been paid by. We're not being paid by anybody. This is all free. In fact, even the food we get is unless you have a coupon, you sometimes.
Yeah. Well, that Jack in the Box was buy one get one. That was the only reason that I thought the burger was decent. Because
Carl's Jr.
Carl's Jr.
Right.
Carl's Jr. Because we're at Jack in the Box.
Yes.
But I would definitely say that if I want a $5 burger, because it is $5. It
is not like a 99-cent burger.
No.
This is what I was going to say.
I have 2 burgers with tax. It's $10.03. And luckily I live in Oregon, so I don't usually worry about tax. But with tax, it's $10.03.
I just came from Mexico, where we also don't have to. If you buy a soda that is 9 pesos on the sticker, you pay 9 pesos at the register. That is an underappreciated thing.
I know.
That our society's completely forgotten about. I mean, unless you live in Oregon. Excuse us while we burp.
Yeah.
But seriously, that thing, I would give so much more money at times if I could just pay what it says on the goddamn sticker at the goddamn register. Instead of having to, Tell me specifically about your specialty burger. Now, I got the bacon one, which is bacon-tastic. I gotta say, the bacon's not the headline. Like, the headline is the garlic, the sauce, all of it together, the butter and deliciousness.
Well, mine's a classic, and I think they do.
That means provolone, burger, lettuce, tomato, which you skipped.
Yeah,
and then the tomato sauce.
The tomato sauce. I thought it was good, especially because.
Do you think it's as good as me? I'm kind of going nuts about this.
But yeah. No. I definitely think that this is going to be my $5.
Ooh. Sorry, there's a...
We interrupted these productions for Hot Boy and... Oh, is that a soccer uniform?
It's a soccer uniform.
Oh, no, it's a rugby uniform.
We'll be right back. I just wanted to open the door for a sec. Yeah.
This is my new $5 burger.
This is your new $5 burger. Okay.
$5 on a burger, it's going to be this, because... I sometimes feel like when I don't have the toppings, the lettuce, tomato, onion, all that kind of stuff, there's a flavor dip, and I think the garlic
takes care of it.
And I
Okay.
mean, I could definitely get it without the creamy tomato because I'm not.
You're not so much of the tomato person, anyway.
Right. But that garlic butter is really. There's garlic. You can definitely tell that there's some sort of herb. I don't know what the herb is. Hi, Herb.
Hi, Herb.
Hi, Herb.
This wasn't Herb Tea. This was Herb.
No!
That's an old line from
Yeah.
Night Court. If you ever watched the TV series in the 80s,
love
Night
Night
Court.
Court.
It's a good
I
show.
love Biff.
Yes.
But no, so this is going to be
You
my
mean
new
Bull?
Bull.
Biff
Bull.
is from the Back
Biff
to the
is from
Future.
Back to the Future.
So yeah, we're basically sitting here saying that we
Yeah.
could not love this Buttery Jack
Yeah.
Burger more. I don't love the name.
No.
Buttery Jack.
No.
It's like, ew, that kind of
It's
seems a little
better,
too
yeah.
gross.
No,
But-
maybe garlic or something.
Garlic Jack?
No, maybe. I don't know.
Because we talked earlier about how some things are not called McThis or McThat
Right.
at McDonald's.
Right.
This, they're sticking with their kind of name motif, but I think
Right.
it hurts them. Like, I will say this. When this burger goes away from
I'm going to be highly disappointed.
I'm going to be profoundly
very
sad that day.
disappointed.
Because we talked about this in the Taco Bell episode where my friend would get something from Taco Bell
He would
every single
really
day for
like
lunch,
it,
and
yeah.
then it would see
Yeah.
it go away after like 12 weeks or something. My sister, I wanted to bring this up tonight as well before we went on. My sister talked about a Wendy's burger. Which is the Wendy's burger? My sister said she could not believe how good it was.
I'm going to take another bite while you try to figure that out.
It was not the one I had recently, which was like the mushroom cheesy burger. There's like a mushroom cheese portobello melt, I think it was, at Wendy's. And I will say this, it was a Wendy's in Denver. It was not a widely trafficked, busy Wendy's in Denver, but they were hurting staff-wise. They were hurting for people, personnel. And so it was extremely slow. I try not to hold that against places. Like, you know, if you have a slow, they could just be having a bad day or a personnel problem, whatever.
Right.
This girl was not on the ball at this Wendy's in Denver I went to. And the burger was at best mediocre. Not bad, but not good, not great. It was just mediocre at best. So my sister told me, ooh, there's this really great thing at Wendy's, which I cannot recall what it is at this moment. She's like, you got to go. I'm like, I don't know Wendy's, but, you know, I'll try them again. We'll give them another shot.
Well, they had like a pretzel bun and like a pretzel
That's
pub.
the thing! My sister, I'm sorry. That's the thing. My sister was talking about the pretzel bun.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Oh my god, it's really good. I'm a pretzel person. I love
What does that mean?
I love pretzels. I
Is
don't
that
know.
some kind of secret fetish website you're on? Pretzelperson.org? Okay.
Pretzellife.com.
Go on.
I really like pretzel rolls as sandwiches. There is a place
It's
called,
pretty new, right?
No.
No?
There's a place called Beyond Bread, which is
Beyond
a
Bread.
chain.
Yeah.
And on Wednesdays, they have a pretzel roll with pepperoni, provolone, roasted red peppers, with a amazing
Jesus.
alio. Oh my god, they're so good.
That's pretty insane.
And I was eating that maybe 7-8 years ago. So the pretzel bun is not
Okay,
new.
that's not that
But
new.
in fast food, it's new.
I see. Well,
So it's really good.
it's not that hard to do, I don't think. I mean,
No.
you get the pretzel dough. It's a kind of slightly different dough. Put that big
That's
Salt.
the salt. It's the salt.
the big grains of salt.
Yeah.
We're wrapping up our time here. Go get the Buttery Jack
Yes,
Burger. We
try
cannot
the
recommend it
Buttery
enough.
Jack. Yeah.
And coming up on the next time, I think we should talk about, based on what we were just talking about, we've had a couple experiences involving pretzels at the mall recently.
Oh my gosh.
Pretzel Maker,
Pretzel Maker.
Wetzel Pretzel. I think there's a third one
There
that we
is
didn't
a
go
third
to.
one that we haven't been to. I think it's in the Tucson Mall.
But we're going to have an episode all about pretzels from the thing, because we had one experience that kind of turned us both, I mean, you're a pretzel person. I'm kind of,
Right.
pretzels, no
Yeah.
pretzels, I don't care. But these pretzels changed my life.
Yeah, the pretzel Wetzel, little tiny in the cup.
They were the mini ones, the bites,
They were
not a full pretzel, but
Right.
these were garlic Parmesan.
Right.
I think it was just the garlic that initially hooked me, and then they
Right.
put Parmesan on there, and it's like,
because they made a mistake. They did make a mistake because we were supposed to get garlic and Parmesan.
Right.
But we got
And they put them together.
Garlic Parmesan and we got cinnamon.
and it's
So,
like that was quite a little what did you say? How serendipitous.
Yes.
All right, well, we're glad you could join us. Join us again. We have a lot coming up and a lot of plans we're making, including a trip to the Renaissance Festival and the
With
food involved there.
Side trip to Phoenix.
With a side trip through
Yeah.
Phoenix, maybe even a Krispy Kreme episode coming up as well. Look forward to that,
And
believe
don't
me.
worry about the adjusting your screens. We're in Tucson, which has really weird light laws.
Yeah, it has these weird sodium
So
lamps.
we
We're
can-
basically about to get pulled over we're about to get stopped by the police for sitting in a parking lot talking to a camera for 15 minutes. But it's worth it to
Yeah.
bring to you the
Yeah.
news of the Buttery Jack. Get it at your local Jack in the Box.
Mine. Yeah, I'm totally gonna. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right,
I'm Sebastian.
I'm SaraBelle.
We'll see you next time.
Oh.
No, are you eating the paper? Don't eat the paper, please. Please don't eat the paper.
No.
Don't eat the paper. It's not.